Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's go. Let's go. Just going to get an introduction going. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our P2G networks and the Wealth Conglomerates formal class for membership introduction to digital financial literacy. This is the part where you get introduced and actually onboarded into the space for blockchain, wallets, accounts, you name it, even metaverse with cyber safety as well as strategy building. We want you all to become familiar with certain software. So this is the technical part that we've been talking to you all about. You're going to learn how to utilize today. You're going to learn how to utilize Blofin, and we're going to revisit the charting in that space. And so we're going to make sure the installation happens first, and then we'll move straight into the application for that. So give me a moment. I will be back. As you know, we have to make sure everyone knows the rules.
Please note, this is a recorded workshop and your consent is granted at the registration.
Sorry, y'all.
Please note, this is a recorded workshop and your consent is.
Jeez. He's insistent, y'all. Here's my Zoom. There we go. Let me get some sound in here and we should be good to go. Nice for sharing and voila.
Please note, this is a recorded workshop and your consent is granted at the registration. The recording may be shared with the public and your authorization would have been confirmed at the point of sign-up, unless otherwise stated. The recording is for our platform's development and training usage. If you have not already done so, please help us keep our records of attendance by sending your name and email in the chat to the host directly. You can use any email you like, however, a Gmail will be required to sync to our P2G Networks calendar for offers and updates. Most importantly, P2G Networks is an educational and networking platform. We are not financial advisors. We are a network of individuals who took an interest in the industry of money, then took that knowledge and came together to put it into practice for ourselves. And since we believe in the each one teach one model, we educate on and share what we have learned and applied. Your participation in any paid platform or business opportunity that we share on the website is optional. Finally, remember to always practice courtesy in this space. Please mute your mics while others are demonstrating or speaking. Raise your hand if you have a question by clicking on the reactions button in your control panel or by typing your questions and concerns in the chat. We will answer you in the conversation. You may also leave a message in the text box. Now that we have set the proper expectations, please locate your reactions button and give me a thumbs up to show that you acknowledge and agree. Thank you.
I only have one thumb. All right, I saw Miss Rose. Still doing thumbs up, y'all. All right. So with that, I'm trying to let's go through the steps. What's the first thing? Because we're in the United States, what's step one? What is something that we had to establish in order to be able to utilize this particular platform? Thanks, Jeanette.
VPN.
Say that one more time.
VPN.
What is that?
It is a kind of, I guess, something, it's like a tracking number in a way to where if you are trying to get a certain app or something that's working in our country doesn't it's like it doesn't work with that with that app, you can try to find a different country and it places you there signal wise on your
It's a virtual private network.
Yes.
or that
Well, it's okay, but you gave more of a more definite or use case definition. And with Ms. Kim, you want to elaborate a little bit on that? Because VPN stands for virtual private network. You want to elaborate a little more?
Uh, Virtual is like what we do. We virtual.
Right.
We're not in person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I don't know. I say stuff like little antennas, like if you're in the area. And I mean,
Exactly. Sounds like you got the
yeah,
hang of it. You got the hang of it.
it
Um,
is.
it's okay, and I'm gonna bring it to you in this way. It's a digital way to project your location somewhere else, as opposed to the place where your actual physical self is. You're projecting yourself physically across the world digitally.
Correct.
Okay. What is it good for? Why do we do that? What are the couple of reasons we use that?
So we
Uh,
cannot be located.
Okay. What's that
what,
for? Why don't you want to be located?
Because
security protection.
yeah, yes, security.
Exactly. What's another reason? What's the reason we're using it tonight? Why we
To
need
be
it?
able
Oh,
to
to protect your assets.
True. But specifically, in order for us to use this platform, we cannot be where we cannot digitally, we cannot use this digital platform where we're at, correct?
Correct.
correct.
Right.
That's right.
We have to project ourselves as being somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Right.
So it's for projection and it's also for advantage, to take advantage.
Okay, for our advantage.
Okay. So with that being said, does everyone have their VPN set up? On the device, you will be using Blofin. If you do not, please set that up now, as is necessary. Come on, let me know who does and who doesn't, because I need to know if we can move forward.
I
Who
have
is
it.
still installing it together on the same device?
Sorry about that. It's not on my tab as
Let's
well.
see. How about would it be easier, Miss Ruby, for us to give you a thumbs up or raise our hand when you're asking who has and who doesn't?
If you don't want to physically answer, yeah, that gives me an idea. We have to keep the room moving, otherwise I will have a problem knowing who's who's able to move. That's another thing. Our classes are progressive, so everything you learn here, you're taking into the next phase. I need to know that you're ready for that. And if you don't have the things that need to be installed, we have to have them installed for you to move forward. I would hate for you to have to pay to repeat this course because you can't get into Genesis class without meeting his requirement. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yeah.
I think I put, this is Rose, I think I put I made a mistake of having the VPN over here on my iPad.
You can have it on
And
both of them. You can have it on either one or all at the same time. Yeah, well,
right,
not at the same time. The free one can only be active on one at a time, but you can install it. You can use it. You just can't have it open like in two things at once.
oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, so you have to turn one
So
off and turn the other one on. What's the
so
matter?
that would mean finding it, right?
It just go to wherever you get your apps at and type in the search bar VPN. It will pop right up. Every device has them, including the Apples and the Apple devices. So if you have a page where you see a search bar, you type in VPN, the app will pop out. All right. So with that, I want to make sure that we're moving forward. I'm going to see if this works because I put this thing in Mexico and it did not let me do it. I mean, I had to put it in Mexico because Canada didn't let me do it. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not in the United States. It was like, we read that you over here. Did not play. So give me one moment. I'll be right in with the VPN is already set up. That's step one. We got VPN set up. And we go to the share. And I'm gonna go to the platform for Blofin. Now, did anyone notice something a little different about Blofin? See, here it is. I'm not even there. Hold on a second. Restricted. Yeah. Give me a second. I may have to actually wipe out, clear delete my browser. Please be sure before you close everything down, okay? Countries. I'm about to pick another country, y'all. Brazil. And notice I closed out my browsers. We go here, just to open. It's back to this, just doing this. It says earn my, and here we go. Again. I think I have a 2FA. All right, finally, it let me do something. Go to its main page. And I set up a 2FA. Did everyone set up the Google Authenticator for this account? I'm going to be looking for confirmations. Please let me know. I need to know. You
Yes,
have set up the security for your account, like 2FA or Google Authenticator.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And now if we're trying to get into it, we go and we copy the address
As
and put
long as
it
it's
into
within a
the
minute. Yep, as long
okay.
as it's within a minute, you can copy it over. And both
Okay.
last one, time. That didn't work. I gotta wait till the next one. Oh no, this is new. I'm still close to I got more than half. All right, I'm officially in. Notice my assets are still there. Mr. Thomas, are you coming in to do anything here? I'm here. No, are you coming in, like I said, to do anything on this platform? I'm gonna make sure everybody's in. Are you gonna continue to do the charting? Okay, so he's gonna continue with you to go over charting, and you guys are gonna practice this, and you're going to work with him. It is interactive, it is not visual only. This is the second day, so hopefully you've been studying, like I said, this weekend. I did assign studying, rereading the Candlestick Bible videos for this weekend, and that will prepare you to be able to move with him today. All right, I want to see that you guys get the most out of this, and when it's time to move on, that you're not paying for the same thing over and over. But if you need to come back, I got your back. Get where I'm coming from? We like to see you move forward, but not before you're ready.
Right.
All right, let's go. So, War of Wales, not something that we practice, but this is the process. So first things first, like I said, gonna put up your VPN. We log into the VPN, utilizing your Proton Mail. Okay, log into your account. You can sign out at any time. You can also exit the app at any time. You don't have to shut it down. You can actually just minimize it. It'll go down to the bottom and stay open the whole time, so you're still on. In order to turn it off, you have to then exit the app and shut it down from the widget on the bottom. All right. Then we move to Blofin.com, right? Hi, guys. You can unmute. This is interactive. Can you hear me?
So I'm trying to log in. It's giving me a hard time. So I'm listening to you, but I'm like trying to
No, if you
focus
are, then I'll give you time. If everyone is getting set up to do this, then get to set up. Go ahead. If you're following, then it's a good track. But I don't want I don't want y'all distracted while you're doing one part or the other. Because when Al comes in to teach, I want you to be able to move through, not be setting up. And we have approximately 10 minutes left for the setup, okay? Which is important. How we doing? You guys need a few minutes?
Yes, you want us to go into Blofin, right?
Yes, please. You should be joined into Blofin on one of your devices, and it should be fully set up. Today we have to practice loading the platform. Has everyone in this platform load funding into their private wallet?
Well, I thought I did last week, I believe.
Right.
But
No.
the dollar amount changed in the wallet, but it just didn't show up on the transactions for some reason.
Okay. With that, I need you to call me after class today so that we can go look at the blockchain record. Or we can do it, or if you don't mind, we can utilize the last 15 minutes as a portion of that to show, if you don't, it's up to you if you don't mind. It's the blockchain record, it's nothing private, nothing about your keys. They'll just show us locating the blockchain record to show what happened,
Okay.
okay? And that is in a Cash App account?
Yes.
Okay. So just to give you a heads up, depending on where you were sending it, that is really whether or not whether it's redeemable. If Cash App has a blockchain record that it officially left Cash App, but it went to the wrong address, that may be unredeemable. And I'm just letting you know that now. I try to warn everybody, you have to double check and check again and never send large amounts of money the first time. You have to send a demo, you send a small amount, and just to make sure it gets to the other end, and when it gets there, you send the second amount. Does that make sense?
But I did double check and look at the last five of the address.
And see, that's the whole thing. Even if you double check, did you send some to the wallet, a small sum first?
Yes.
And did it arrive before you sent the last portion?
No, it was an error that came up. It said a scam detected.
So
And
wait,
then
it never got completed. The
well
first
it gave you the option to cancel it or send it anyway. But Demi said she called you to let you know about it.
and send it to and so I would definitely like to see see the message if possible. Next time you get any of that stuff, please take a screenshot. Anytime you get like a notice or whatever, take a screenshot because you can also send that to the customer service on Cash App and say, hey, where's this coming from? Because that's not something, I just let you know, that's not something that actually happens normally in Cash App.
Correct. I know.
Yeah.
And I should have stuck with my gut feeling and just said cancel it.
Yeah. So my question is, did you send both? You sent two like that?
No, ma'am, just one.
So, oh, I did not know. I thought you had sent two. That's okay. I got
No.
it. Figure it out. You will figure it out. As far as that, we have to see because you were sending from where to where.
I was sending it Bitcoin to my Clever wallet.
And your Clever Wallet, it was stating that your Clever Wallet was a scam.
And yes, it must didn't recognize the wallet. I don't know.
I can only say I send stuff to my Clever Wallet all the time. I've never seen that. Well, I definitely at some point want to see your Clever Wallet. I got to see what you have loaded, the actual app itself. If you can, send me a screenshot of go into your Play Store or wherever you have the app loaded, and please send me just send me a screenshot of the app itself in the Play Store that you have loaded.
Okay.
Okay, you can send that to my phone.
Yes, Miss Ruby, and I had let her know that
Mhm.
was gonna try to get in touch with you and do a
Oh, yeah, the three-way,
call.
yeah, definitely. I definitely want to do that as well. This is all learning, by the way. This is all learning. I can't tell y'all. I hope it wasn't a significant amount.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, because y'all remember, do you all remember what happened to my money at a large amount?
Yeah.
Two very large amounts. And I thank God that I got it back because of what I was doing. The platforms were both centralized. But when you send from centralized to decentralized and it doesn't make it over, it's not always going to get back. You're not always going to get it back.
Right. Now,
Sometimes
Miss
it's just
Ruby, when
block,
I
block in.
tried to turn on my VPN,
Uh-huh.
it made you freeze.
It made what? I'm gonna stop my share and I'm gonna ask you to share. Can you do that? Can you show?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me make sure you guys can share. All right. So you can either share if it's on the device, or you can show us by using, your device to show us what device you're using.
Okay. Share screen.
Now, to turn on your VPN, you will have to come out of here and come back in, just so to let you know, because it has to drop the network that you have to pick up the new network.
Oh, okay. Well, then that explains. I don't need to share then.
Yeah. So don't hit the
'Cause-
share, come out, turn it on, and come back and see if it clears the problem.
Okay.
That goes for everybody who's turning it on the device you're using. You cannot be using another app while you're trying to turn it on, because it's gonna sever your connection anyway, because it has to bring in a new network connection. Okay, it's the same network, just a different IP address. All right, with that, and today is an interesting day. It is beautifully hot in New York, and I'm so happy to see summer trying to peek its head out, but I need to breathe. I need to breathe. All right. And with that, for those who are actually set up and ready to go, talk to me. Does everyone have funding? Are you all set up with funding in a wallet that you can move? You back?
I have a few.
No,
I have a few dollars to put in there from Cash App that I left on Cash App from
Okay.
last week.
Okay. Well, I'm going to share something with you. You cannot put it now. That's a good thing that you said that. You will never send Cash App to an exchange. That is not a private wallet. It takes a process, and then on the other side, it takes another process. Never, and please write this down. These are part of your assessment. You are to never send funding from one, and believe it or not, it's called a smart contract. Most platforms that run like Cash App, those privatized platforms, are running smart contracts to transfer and manage coin. Do not use one smart contract then to send to another smart contract. You never send to a centralized and a decentralized. You never send to two centralized platforms. You never send one centralized to another centralized. Does that make sense?
Say that again.
You
Never
never send centralized to centralized, because most times they're using smart contracts to transfer this stuff. And they don't work well because they each have their own weight and hold. It doesn't go straight through the internet and back to, it doesn't go from blockchain to wallet, it goes from blockchain. It goes from platform through the blockchain to another platform. That's not wallet to wallet. Okay?
So are you saying like what I just did when I sent from Cash App to my Chime?
No.
And it took 3 days? No?
I mean, that's cash, honey. That's not crypto.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not crypto. I'm talking about crypto. Crypto works in a minute. But when you're dealing with Cash App and you're dealing with Blofin and you're dealing with these platforms, depending on how you send them, if you send the right crypto, like something like let's say a Dogecoin, you send Dogecoin, you should be able to pick that up like that. Doge goes in a matter of seconds. But if you're sending Dogecoin between, say, Coinbase, and then you're trying to send it over to Cash App, you're gonna have a problem. Because Cash App's not a wallet, and neither is Coinbase, are they? What are they?
Correct. Exchanges.
And those exchanges use something called smart contracts to manage those processes. So it means it needs a while and a process to go from here to here. You could also lose your transaction. Okay. Now, while they have customer service, you do not want them sending you back and forth, because that's what they'll do. Okay. And the blockchain clearly shows who has it. Okay. So what I want you to do is not put yourself in that position. Send your coin from a exchange or from a Cash App type process, which is centralized, to your private wallet. That's why we had you sending it to your WhatsApp, to your Clever wallet. Okay, and you may choose another wallet. I was wondering if you saw it twice, you didn't choose a different wallet to send your cash to, send your coin. You can always
I'm sorry to cut you off, because she wasn't really familiar with OKX wallet.
Oh, okay. And have you utilized your OKX or checked out your OKX to see how it works?
I did.
Okay.
But when I like click on the receive, it's not showing like an address. I don't know if I'm not clicking on something else to show it.
That means you need me to show it to you again. That's all. And our OKX wallet should be actually inside your videos. That's some of I think the extra content. You have some bonus content in there, and I believe OKX is one of them. Don't worry. I have to catch up the video, so I'll be dropping everything immediately after it, which is why I have to come off on time. So let's get started. Is everybody ready to move forward? Are we able to move some coins?
We should be. Well, they should be able to, since mine is on Cash App.
So take it off Cash App, and I'm going to tell you, I'll tell you how to get to simple as that. Just tell you how to get to OKX. Where is OKX, by the way, on what device?
OKX is on my phone.
Okay, you have it on your phone. So then we got the phone. Ms. Kim, please share your screen. Or share your phone. You're on your tablet. Use your phone to show me. So I'm going to make you the main screen, and you show us your OKX just by showing the phone. Oh, turn on your camera.
Let me see something. Wait a minute.
Remember, everything we teach you helps everybody else. Al, you have the last hour. And they're not trading today. Okay. You can trade all you want.
Oh, it's on my tablet. It's on my tablet too.
It is?
Okay,
then you can share. Then you can share your screen directly from the tablet. Hit share in the Zoom.
But you know I'm not on the Zoom I'm on a computer. So will that distract that? Not really.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought you were on your tablet. Okay. You said you had a larger screen. All right. So what you're on right now is the computer because you switched over. So pick the device and then show us. I'm going to pin you and just show us, and I'll walk you through. Gotta hold it up, okay? So we can
Okay.
see it. And either way, I'm gonna put this here.
So where's I gotta see where my camera at. You know how I get. So this is the OKX wallet. Where's the camera?
Bring it over and up. Up, up. Go to Bitcoin. So you can scroll down till you get to Bitcoin. It should say my address right in the center.
Amen.
Hit copy. You guys see this? And y'all, for those who can do this themselves, can you see this in your wallet?
Wait a minute, where's my Bitcoin?
Okay, can I
I
see what page it is? Hold it up so I can let's help you out. Okay. Oh, goodness. Could bring it back some. Actually, yeah, bring it back some. Even more. That says DeFi. You're in the wrong page. Go to the
Okay.
main page. It should say wallet A or account 0.
Oh yes, I see it.
All
I'm
right.
right here.
Now scroll down. The thing is your phone is really large. So it's not showing everything that would be on one page.
Actually, it's not. It's a little phone. But I see the BTC. Is
You
that
see
what
it.
you?
Tap it. Now go up to you see where it says 0? The amount.
Yes.
Okay. Above that, do you see SegWit, Taproot, Native SegWit, Taproot? It's a line of words above the 0, the price.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
Make sure Native SegWit is, y'all hear me? Make sure Native SegWit is tapped because that is one of the more popular wallets. Okay. If you use anything else and you send from a wallet that doesn't utilize that transfer protocol, you'll lose your coin.
So tap on that one.
Make sure it's lit up. Is it lit up already?
It's lit up now.
Good.
Oh,
Okay.
native
Native
segwit.
SegWit. Right. Does everyone else see that on theirs?
no, Miss Ruby, I do not see it on
Am I?
mine. I'm
There
actually
you go.
on my computer. Um, and
This,
I'm trying to figure out
uh-huh.
how to log in.
This is actually quite a default setting. So before we go into the one on the computer, I'm going to finish setting up Miss Kim. Miss Kim, scroll
Okay.
up till you see the address. Says my address. It's right under send and receive.
Yes, I see it.
So hit copy. That is where you will find your address for all the coins you have in this wallet. Tap on the coin, scroll down to my address and hit copy. And then you can send it to wherever you need to. That is the address that you're sending. When you need to send to, when you send, okay, that is the address you're sending to receive. That's your receive address. That's what you
Okay.
paid at. Now, when you need to send coin out, you need to turn on your, you can turn on your, what do you call it, your scanner. You can turn on the scanner. It says send, first hit send, and then you see at the top, it'll show you, it has the little scanner symbol, top right.
Yeah. Yes, I see it.
Okay, that's when it's time to send some coin. That means you'll have to put the coin address in here, or you can paste it if y'all copy it from somewhere else. If you copy that address in from somewhere else, that's going to, you need to send somebody, you got to get their address and type that and hit, copy it and hit paste, or scan it, their QR code for their address. Okay. I need confirmation that everybody got this and that you are capable of doing this.
Okay, I saw the native SegWit. I saw that.
Can you see my phone, Miss Rose? Can you see my phone?
I lift it up.
up just a little bit, receiving address, I see that, and that's what I'm trying to get to. So,
Okay, wait. This is the thing. Hit send to do that.
okay, so when I see like you said, the 0 and those choices, and I tapped, you said native SegWit.
Right, that's above it. Now below
Right.
it, you hit send.
Okay, so when I touch send, I see receiving address, and it
No.
tells me
And that's
enter.
Right, enter what?
It says enter wallet address or ENS domain name.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Now I'll talk to you when we do I believe the seventh exact class, you all will be getting information on digital land or digital real estate. So we're going to talk about what that is and how to create it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that we'll cover under those ENS addresses,
Okay.
but we ain't
Oh.
covering that right now. Right now, we
Okay.
got to get this point in here using these addresses. All right.
Sure.
So, and where you get the address for that one, for the send, is from whoever you're sending it to. Got it? That's a send to, not a receive in your wallet. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you're clear on that, Mama.
So where I am at this receiving address, I
Right.
would be entering what information?
Someone else's address to send them. That's for you to send them coin.
Oh, I
That's to
got
send
it.
coin away. That's the address to send coin away from your wallet. That's what you need. If you owe someone coin or you say, hey, Miss Ruby, I'm about to send you, I know the next class is such and such, and I'm going to send you the funds in Bitcoin. I will send you an address and you're going to copy and paste it in there, or I'll send you the QR code and you're going to scan it so it opens up so you can send your coins to my wallet. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you are utilizing a platform, find the right coin and network for the wallet that you need to use. Make sense?
Makes sense.
If I'm sending Bitcoin on a Bitcoin, then I need Bitcoin on a Bitcoin address, right?
Right.
If I'm sending Ethereum on Ethereum, then I need Ethereum on an Ethereum address. Anything else will lose your coins. Does that make sense?
It do.
You lose it if you don't match it. And I like
Now,
it.
Miss
Precise game. Talk to me. What's up, Mama?
Now, because you helped me set it up, and I couldn't set it up on my phone. Had to set it up on the computer.
Okay.
But when I go to the website on the computer, I see connect wallet.
Where?
Let me turn my screen
The
around. Let
Blofin?
me see.
Okay.
No.
First tell me what you're talking about.
For the OKX wallet.
Okay. So, one, are you able to share? How can you show us?
Yes, I can. Give me.
We have approximately 6 minutes before Alvin's segment has to begin. So I need to make sure I get everybody in.
Okay. Give me a.
Bitcoin up to 105? Oh, they playing, y'all. He playing around today. The only place to play nice is Bitcoin and gold right now. Everything else is going. Are we serious? Yes, we are.
Oh my goodness. Even on my computer on Telegram, it's making me register and go to my email and.
Are you able to share your screen?
That's what I'm trying to do. Because it's on my computer, and I'm on my.
Oh, wait. So you're doing it on your computer, but you're on the Zoom is on the phone. Okay. You just have to remember to turn the camera around. Don't turn the phone, just hit the camera for the other side so we can actually see. And it'll show us what's coming up on your computer.
Hey, look, I gotta turn my background off.
Oh, no, no, not if you hit the camera for the other side. So tap the screen
Oh,
and have the other side camera come up. And that way you'll see what we see.
it it did. I
There,
had to turn it off.
yeah. No,
Okay.
it's okay. We don't see it. There's no background.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me turn my phone, maybe you can see it better.
I don't think so. Okay, it was like it was playing games with me for a minute. All right, let's pin it to it. Okay, so you are in the OKX wallet. What you're on is the OKX website. You need to go to the wallet, which should be in the browser. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to connect the wallet when you own just the wallet. So
Okay.
go to the browser. That's not going to be there. Go over to the side. How do we embed stuff in the browser? How do you get it in the browser? And what browser are you using?
I am on.
It's on the other side, honey.
Uh-oh.
Are you in Brave?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm in. Sorry, somebody's calling me. I'm hang it up.
It's okay. I know how that is.
Okay, so it would be. Come on. There it is. Okay. Boom. Okay, there it is, Miss Ruby.
Is
Got it.
this one that's an extension?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's an extension.
Okay. And now I just have to put in my information, my password. Uh,
Mine don't come up like that.
Okay. Okay. You're
All
all
right.
set. Same thing. So scroll down to the wallet. It's a little bit blurry. Hold on a second. Go up some. I was trying to see. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Yeah, go to Bitcoin. Start with the first thing you do. You start with the coin you're trying to go to. Go to Bitcoin. You see up top, it says Taproot. That's the wallet that you're going to end up having. Change that. Change that to the other native segment, not nested. Native. Be careful. Type the word. Right. Tap the word. So it says nested native. It's right under Taproot. Okay, hit the
This one?
yeah, hit the arrow one more time. Or you're good. You're good to go. Okay, you got to plug in.
Yes, I'm getting ready to.
Okay. So you're all good. Just go
Okay.
back. Same thing, send and receive. We good. All right.
Okay.
So Ms. Demi, you are set. All right.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. Go ahead. Flip your camera, girly.
I'm trying.
All right. So I think we're ready. Mr. Thomas, are you ready for us? Yeah. All right. He's going to show you what to do on the how to work pretty much like he did the last platform. He's going to work with you in how to manage on the Blofin platform. All right. If you have any questions, I want you this time, I want you to type them before you talk. Okay. Don't stop him. And Al, just make sure you take breaks and check your text. Check your chat. Okay. We're going to try to create a clean video of this. All right. And try to get in. Hey, Miss Simone. Hola, sister.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Hey, honey, here. You're welcome. Okay. And so with that, Miss Simone, I want you to pay close attention. Tonight is the recap from our trading platform we did on Friday, Thursday. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what day it is. All right. So from Thursday, we're recapping, and don't worry, the videos will come up and you can recap, but I need to make sure that you have certain platforms installed. You and I will set up something for after class for later, so that way we can get you set up before the coming Thursday, which is a new class. Okay. And I'll explain. It's okay. And welcome back. Hope all is well. Heard all good news. And I'm glad to see you back.
Thank
All
you.
right. Now, Mr. Thomas is about to do his thing, and you go ahead and just take some good notes, okay?
Okay.
Take some good notes. This particular video all the videos get dropped tonight. Anything I owe y'all will be in tonight. But by midnight, because I forget, these things take a while to update. They gotta load. They gotta keep loading. All right. So I will see you all in a few. Enjoy. Mr. Thomas, are you with us?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So we're gonna get started really quickly. Simone, good to see you. Karen,
Hi.
Kimmy. All right, let's go. We're gonna get started. Miss Rose, you ready? Is everybody
I
ready?
am.
And can everyone hear
I'm
me?
ready. I can hear
No,
you.
you're kind of low.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
low.
you're a little low.
Take off the pen. No, the pen.
Okay, let me see if I can-
You have her send.
Okay, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Let me get.
Unmute, maybe?
I'm unmuted.
All right, is that set up? Is this the piece that's set up, the headphones that's set up?
Yep.
My speaker is off.
We can
Can
hear
all
you,
him?
Thomas. Yeah, we can hear you, but it's more of just a
Alright.
soft tone. It's not
There we go.
so loud.
You gotta tell them 1 minute, you gotta show
1
them.
minute. I'm sorry. I was setting my headphones. Is that better?
It is.
Yeah.
Crystal clear?
All right.
All right, so let's get started. We're gonna do a quick review of last week. And we're gonna go through some basic fundamentals because I don't know where everybody is. So we're gonna go real simple. First rule of thumb, before you do any trading or do anything other, you want to know the coins that you're gonna use. Don't get any coins that you're not familiar with. If you haven't done the research for the coin before you start trading it, it does you no good because you don't have a reason or a purpose for the coin. So y'all guys are in the P2G TWC. Where do you guys do your research at?
CoinMarketCap.
CoinMarketCap, correct. So we're going to use we're going to pop that up real quick. So we're gonna start right at the top of the line. Everyone's familiar with Bitcoin, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Good deal. What does Bitcoin do? What's your purpose for Bitcoin? Let me make it a little simpler.
To grow my my decentralized funds.
Okay. Good. Bitcoin is the legacy coin. It's where a lot of the platforms are based on their financial growth are based on Bitcoin. So everything usually, for the most part, follows how Bitcoin goes. If Bitcoin is on the up, all the coins are on the up. If Bitcoin is on the down, most of all the coins are on the down. Real simple and easiest way to understand. Now, not all, but most. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bounce over to the platform that I use for learning how to follow trends, because this is what you guys are here for. To learn what an uptrend is, what a downtrend is, and how it relates to you guys taking advantage of the market, right? Yes, no, maybe so. Am I the only one in the room?
Yes. Correct.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna jump right now. I'm gonna hit a share screen. Get real simple. And go to share screen real quick. And the platform I'm going to show you right now, and we're going to be here for about a total of 5 minutes at most. And the screen I'm going to show you is from a page called Trading View. Trading View is where I take this is where I research my trades to see who's doing what's going where, and what's making moves. Okay? Now, last week we talked about uptrends and downtrends. How do you acknowledge an uptrend? Anyone from last week? What do you do to acknowledge an uptrend? What are you looking for?
Constant candles going up.
Constant candles going up. And when you want to put a resistant line on the candles, do you put it on the top or do you put it on the bottom?
The top,
Try again.
the bottom.
Support is the bottom, resistant is the top.
Correct. So
Okay.
So we're gonna do the first for whenever you're doing an uptrend, the support line is always on the bottom.
Well, I guess that makes pretty sense, Mr. Thomas, because it's supporting from the
Correct.
bottom. Okay.
And it's not that it's a wrong thing to put it anywhere else, but it just makes it easier for you to use my hand because I'm on another platform. And when you lay your support line in, you place it just a little bit higher into the future so you can see it. Okay? Always a little. Now, how would you describe a downtrend?
With the candlesticks going down and the support going, would you put a support line?
Yep. Where would you put the support line in?
From the top going down?
Very good. Let's keep it real simple. Put it right where you see it, real simple, not complicated. Okay, lost my trend line. Hmm. And I don't like that color because I can't see it. Okay. Downtrend, uptrend. Now, I told you there was one other trend, which was called the consolidation or vertical. And how does that work?
The consolidation, you basically making a decision whether you're going to get into the trade or not. But
And
normally
how does it move, Miss Kim?
it moves
Straight.
up and down, up and down, up and down.
Or straight across, straight across.
From left to right, always left to right.
Oops.
And no, you up and down is pretty good too, because if you look at a consolidation, if it's spiking up and down, that's still a correction. That's a form of a correction. So don't worry about it. So we'll put it here. We'll put the correction right here.
Let's see.
Yeah. When you see the market and it's in a consolidation phase, what's your job as a trader? What's your job? Wait, correct. Absolutely correct. Your job is just to sit and wait because it's not in your favor, because the market is indecisive.
Right.
Okay. Now, on top of this, when you're getting ready to trade, there are two more terms that I want you to, no, one more term actually. It's called key points, key values. Key values of support and resistance. Are you guys taking notes here? Because I know I'm talking pretty fast. I'm
I
going
am.
pretty quickly.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, key points of support and resistance. That means where it travels across the most, or where it's continually going up and down. Last week we had some really good support and resistance key levels, and I'm gonna use last week's, which was Thursday, which was I believe it was the 18th.
19.
19th, yep, right around here. So I'm gonna lay that out so you guys can see it. So you understand what support and resistance look like.
And we're not in Blofin because.
Oh no, this is trade view. I'm gonna show it to them in Blofin. I just want them to see how to learn how to do it, so they know what they're looking at in Blofin. Okay. So first thing we're going to do. The best way to show good support and resistance is to make sure you find two key points. This is just a rough diagram, so please don't take this to heart. Okay. So, as I was saying, key points of key support and resisting area. If you were in the market and you were looking to do dollar cost averaging, which is one of y'all guys' terms, right?
Correct.
Correct.
All right. In the key areas, you would have key areas here, right around here, and key areas here. So if the market is currently at 104 approximately. So you would have a key area where it would touch every time it hit the line and bounce back up, that would be a point of resistance. When it gets to the top line and it doesn't go past, that's a key support line. I'm sorry, that's a key support and resistance line because they're interchangeable. So sometimes I'll mix match the words, but the support and the resistance are completely interchangeable depending on which direction in the market that you're going. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can, I gotta use my pen. This area right here, major support and resistance, key areas for taking your trades. You would wait a little bit, and then when it hits the breakout area, once it bounced off this one, then you can see the high. It slightly broke, and then you saw the drop again, and you went through two key resistance areas.
So what is the easiest way to say that, oh, I'm about to get into the market? That always been a confusing spot for me.
Okay, so that would be your key. This would be right in here in your key area. You check to make sure you have 2 points that are coinciding. Let's see if it hit the bounce, see like right here.
Mm-hmm.
It hit the market here once. Let me use this highlighter. It hit the market here once. I'm just gonna do that. It hit the same point in the market here again. See the red line? I'm sorry, I'm moving red.
Yeah.
And then you see it hit again. So
Mm-hmm.
you have, those are 3 key points of it. Once you hit the first two, you know once it hits the third one again, that should be your point of entry. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Once you have 2 key points where it actually hit the same support or resistance line, you know it'll come back in and then it'll retest again, and that's your point of entry. Because then you have two confirmations.
Got it.
And now that we're here, we're a little bit over. Let's go jump right into. Now we're gonna jump into Blofin. Okay. And if there's any questions, please hit me. Drop your notes in the chat. If you have a question, please drop it in the chat, and I will actually answer the question as it comes. Okay. Are you guys following me so far? Am I going too fast, too slow?
No, not.
Following you.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go over a couple things in Blofin. We're gonna go a couple house rules in Blofin so you know where everything is. The markets are just the markets. You want to see what's going on. The same thing I showed you in TradeView is the same thing they have here in Blofin. These are all the different coins. You pick the coins that you want to look at, and you see the star. You click the star. You put the coin that you're going to do most often. You put a star on so you get to track what they're doing, and they'll be at the top of your list for you. Okay. Now in this class, you guys have been doing SUI. You've been doing Aptos, and then you're going to be doing gold very shortly. I don't know. I believe that is You guys will probably be doing Paxco or AUXM. So Janice will probably go over those two with you guys, but I will show you to them briefly. Okay. And most of the time you're going to be trading here in spot because you guys are going to be doing dollar cost averaging. So when you're in the market and you're getting ready to go, you're in the spot area. Spot or market is exactly the same term. That is the current price of what the coin is trading at. And in this case, it is trading at 105. Now I was in here earlier, I was doing a couple points of some key areas to look at so you can do some working. But
You
when I
said
go,
spot, that's what spot means?
this spot and market mean the exact same thing.
Okay.
That means the exact price that Bitcoin would be at this present moment, at this present time. And currently it's at 105, at 105,054. So that would be the same thing as spot. Okay?
Okay.
Now, futures, I'm going to go with futures real quick. You're not going in the futures? Futures operates in two coins. You can use USDT. In this class, we use USDT, which means you're using the stable coin to do all your trades against that. Conversely, you can actually use coins, which means you can trade BTC for ETH or BTC for Aptos, BTC for Solana or whatever coin you want. That's trading crypto for crypto. That's in the space, okay? You guys follow that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now below it, they have trading bots. I don't recommend anyone use trading bots because unless you can stay up to who the person who's managing the bot and you're familiar with their trading practice, I don't particularly do that. And demo trading, I recommend all you guys should go in and practice your demo trading. So until you get very comfortable with using the platform, demo trading is your friend. It allows you to use, huh?
That's the practice, one that you were telling us that we
Yeah.
we're not using our money to trade.
No, this is their money.
Okay.
This is a fictitious trade, and I'll go in there real quick with you. See? Okay. See, if you look at the top, you'll see right at the top left, you'll see, excuse me, you'll see demo trading. Okay. Now you can put your own amount in there. You're gonna do a demo buy, but you're gonna do it at market. Okay, because I want you to practice what you're gonna use. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
you're looking to get, say, let's say half a Bitcoin. Let's say one, zero. No, matter of fact, what I usually tell people is use what they normally would buy in their real account. Don't start using these exuberant numbers, getting excited because the numbers are good. Use what you would normally have in your own bank account to play with. All right. And it's real simple. You're going to be buying Bitcoin. Let's see. Is there anything loaded yet? Oh, wait, hold on. What did I miss?
Say it again. The amount.
Yep. Let me see. I gotta track down loading. Hold on 1 second. Okay, come on. They won't let me load coins. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I can't show you because it won't let me add coins to the account. Okay, we're gonna have to forego that. I apologize. It won't let me load coins on there. It won't let me load coins to the demo account.
Technology.
Yeah, I know, it won't let me. And when I was doing it, it won't even let me, it said you can't load without coins, but I gotta go back. But we'll go back to it. Let's get back into the real, let's get back. Now, when you're here, let me see. There we go, hold on. I think we got it. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna fix the problem right now. Demo trading. Okay. Well, now we got assets. Now we got assets. They just gave us $167,000. So let's get back into the demo trading, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust this down to 1,000, but okay, we're gonna trade Bitcoin. Don't worry about it. Go back in. Okay. They're giving us big money to play with. Demo buy. Okay, so now that I know it does work. Now we have $50,000 to play with. Okay, so when you're setting up your first buy and you're getting ready to do it, you're gonna pick the coin that you want to trade. We're gonna do Bitcoin. We'll keep it really simple. And we're actually gonna sell Bitcoin because we have a bunch of Bitcoin to play with currently. So how much Bitcoin do you guys want to sell?
Not
Let's keep.
a percentage, a small percentage.
Okay. Let's do a percentage. Let's do 10%.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's real simple. You set it up. You have the price Bitcoin is currently selling at. You took 10% of your base, which is $50,000. So now you're going to sell it. All right, and that's what it's going to cost you. 10,000. You check your order confirmation. That's what you're selling. USD. You're doing 1/10 of a Bitcoin. We agree? 10% is 1/10.
Yes.
Correct.
Confirm. And you officially place your first order. All right, now here, and that was a limit buy. That should have been market out, but to check your orders, order history, and you can see with the work that we just did. At today at 9:25, we placed an order for 1/10. This was the fee, and it was filled. That's your order history. Done deal. And you have no open orders because that one was just placed. Make sense? Are you familiar with order history? Where to find order history? Order history will always be at the bottom of the page when you're looking. Always at the bottom. And then you can
Okay,
check.
so Mr. Thomas, so that's kind of just like our transaction receipt.
This is your transaction receipt. And if you were to place a limit order, let me show you. I'll do a limit order so you can see. Limit order. We'll do another 10%. We'll sell it 10%. But we want to sell it at the current price of this, but we want to sell it at 107 500.00. So now we want to make, when we sell it, we want to make a profit. So we're gonna hit demo sell. This is the price we're selling at. We're selling 10%. We're gonna confirm it. Now we're gonna go check our order history. Okay. We have an open order. This is BTC. At the price we said we want to sell it at. This is 9/10, just under a tenth. And this is the value we're selling it for. All right. So this is how much we're expecting to get out of this trade when we're done. $9,682 and a few pennies. You following me so far?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
That's the same.
Is it open because it's got
open.
to wait till it
Go ahead.
gets to that price?
Yes, or someone takes the bid. Someone's willing who wants the coin bad enough to spend $107. And that percentage. So someone can actually go into the order format and actually click your order and take it. Currently, we were at 105. They would have to scroll down to go find our order. They'd have to scroll all the way down to find our order. But currently, this is your order book. This is the sales. These are the buys. So you can track it. Now, we're going to go over. Now we're going to go over one more time how we do we're going to look for a trend. Now, trend lines go which way? And which candles do they follow?
The up candles.
The green candles. Look at the green candles. But I will tell you this. Candles aren't always green in the uptrend because you'll have, you can still be in an uptrend. Because if you notice this is a moving average, this blue line here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a moving average line. But you can notice we're still in an uptrend. And it didn't start to turn over until it got to the top. So if you really look at it, let me see. The uptrend really went from here. All right. My table would stay still. We're actually from here to here. We're actually in an uptrend. All of that's an uptrend. Even when it corrects, goes up to higher highs, to higher lows, higher high. I'm sorry. I'm using my finger like I can see that. Higher highs to a higher low, a higher high to a higher low. And then it consolidates all the way over here. But in this whole time, this is a whole uptrend. Okay. And we're
Okay.
following the uptrend we're following because that's why we put the blue line at the bottom. So it supports. And the
Quick
trend is very, yep. Shoot.
So okay, so even though, like you were saying, even though we see the some of the red candlesticks, and that's it correcting, and then it goes back to green. As long as it's still moving up higher, it's considered an uptrend. But if
Yeah.
it goes down lower, then that's the downtrend.
If it goes below the highest low, the highest
Oh,
high, I'm sorry.
mhm.
If it goes behind the higher low, then you're looking to see that if it's going to change direction.
Okay.
So like right around here, I don't want the highlight up. So gosh, like right around here, let me see. Like right about here, you see it changed direction. Let me bring this up a little bit. Okay. So this was the engulfing candle here. This was the last high. Okay. Then we got a higher low, which is right here. And then you see the next low. And right 2 candles over, it drops down again. So you know now within the direction will change. Because right in between there, I don't know if you can see it. You see there's something called a doji candle right in the middle, the green one. Let me use the magnifying glass so you guys can see that. If you see right here, this candle right here, this candle right here. Everybody with me?
Yes.
That candle right there changed the direction of a candle. It changed the full direction. Because if you notice, there was no entry. Where they entered in is where they closed out at, and it stayed that way for two candles
Mhm.
for 2 days, right?
So because it stayed the two candles, that was the indicator that it was changing the directions?
No, the indicator was the fact that you saw a doji came between the drops. The doji, that candle is the indicator. That means that something might change. It's not a guarantee, but that's why you have to wait to see what the rest of the candles do.
Oh, okay. So the Doja candle is will it always be
Indicator change.
that small of a candle?
That small of a candle, a bit
Okay.
indicate much of a change. But it doesn't tell you whether it's going to go up or down despite the color. But that's a little further along. I want y'all guys to get into the point where y'all understand where you come in and where you go out to use your dollar cost averaging process. Let's clean this up. Yep. So yeah. Who? Hold on 1 second, ladies. I'm sorry, I gotta answer. Okay. You guys, yeah, pretty much got the basics of how to go over the charts and see how they look. Um, anyone have any questions, major questions about how this works? I'm about to clean up my charts. Don't, please do me a favor, don't be quiet because being quiet means you'll miss out on something.
Excuse me, I can say I learned more um on this one than I did last week, so thank you very much, Mr. Thomas.
Let me ask you guys, why do you trade? Why you, oh, I know why I trade. Oh, the missus is telling me to tell you guys why I trade.
Yes, and why do you trade?
I don't normally trade for dollar cost average. I trade to make profit. My goal whenever I'm in a trade is to make 10% every day I trade.
That's right.
So if I come in, I have a standard stop loss. My stop loss is $50 a day. Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you make 10% on 50 bucks, that's 60. And tomorrow, if you trade again, you're not working from 50, you're working from 60.
Correct.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things you guys got to really understand, what's your risk tolerance? How much risk are you willing to take a trade? Are you in this just a dollar cost average to either to get your money back completely from what you put in, or are you willing to take profit from what you earn and just let the profit stay inside the market? Or are you looking to multiply your assets and continue to grow? And
Correct.
you each have to answer that yourself. I can't answer that for you.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I can share the basics of how it works. But honestly, when you're starting off, you really want to be in the mindset of I want to make 3% every day. 3%. 3%. Now, if you're looking at Bitcoin and you're saying 3%, 3% on Bitcoin is something like $1,000. That's $1,000. $3,000 actually. A little over $3,000. But if you're doing another coin, like say, let's look at another coin. So let's make it, I'm gonna make it a realistic coin.
So if you're trading multiple coins, you're saying you want to make 3% off each coin every day or 3% a day
3% per trade,
per trade?
per trade. Not per coin. You can make 3% on a coin with no problem. That's a basic dollar cost average move. Okay, so let's look at Doge. Doge has been dropping for the last couple of days. Right? It just bounced back up today at 16 cents. So say you take a trade in Doge. So I have no Doge at all, but just for aesthetic purposes. You see, matter of fact, let me come here so you can see Doge. I'm gonna bounce back to TradeView just for a second. And I'm gonna pull up Doge. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to you, and you guys are supposed to be using OKX, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
This is the OKX chart, all right? But this is so if you were gonna trade Doge and OKX, currently Doge is on the upswing, and it's 16 cents. That doesn't seem like a lot. But say you decide, okay, you think Doge is gonna rise up. It's already, let me see what we got here. Let me go look at some of my indicators. Nope, Doge is about to drop. It's crossing over. It's about to cross over and may make, if I'm following this correctly, okay, I just want I wanted to see what I was looking at further.
Sharing?
I am sharing. Y'all guys can see my screen, yes?
I can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. These are some indicators that I have already lined up in my market. So according to this, Doge is prospective to say it's going to go up again. So Doge may hit 17 cents in the next movement. May. So if you were going to take a trade and you wanted to make profit, you're going to make a penny, but you're making a penny on every coin that you have. So I would come back in here to Blofin and look at this and say, okay, I'm about to come in and I'm gonna wait for Doge to go up. And say you have 100, let's say you have 1,000 Blofin. I'm sorry, not 1,000 Blofin. Let's say you have 1,000 Doge coins, right? Your market, what you're looking to do is go to 17 cents. You're waiting for it to go to 17 cents. You're looking for it to go to 17 cents. Doge's current price, and you have 1,000 Doge. That's the amount you're going to sell it. Now this says 170. And that's gonna, you're gonna make $1.70 on your trade. You're gonna make $1.70 on all your things. And that is not a bad turnaround on one coin. You made a killing that day. It's $1.70, doesn't seem like that. That's a penny on every coin that you made. So what do you do with that money?
You can
Ladies,
leave, you can leave it.
you can leave it.
Mm-hmm.
You just sold it. You just remember, you just sold it for profit. You got $1.70 in profit. What do you do with $1.70?
I'll take the profits and buy something else.
Okay. Anybody else?
Can it be a stable coin?
Yeah, you can do $1.70 in stable coin. Not a lot. Yeah, you can do that. How about just hold it? You don't sold it. It's already, because when you sold it for USDT anyway. So it's already a stable coin. Know that.
Oh,
It's already a stable coin.
makes
So you can
sense.
hold that $1.70 in your USDT, and when, say, this goes back down to, say, 15 cents, you can turn around and come back in and buy again. So you're going to be spending more, but you're going to use your funds. You're going to use your whatever's in your stable account, plus that to raise your amount of coins. So the next time it raises, you have more coins to work with. So you're coming up ahead of the game.
Makes sense.
Your job is always to multiply your assets. You look at, when you're working with bigger coin amounts, it's a lot easier. Like I can't if he's showing a Merkle yet or no? You just strictly okay. So that's pretty much how that goes.
Have them review with you.
Okay. I want to get one of you ladies do me a favor. Walk me through a trade.
I won all.
Okay, right. Can someone walk me through a demo trade? And we're all going to use the same thing. We're going to use Bitcoin. Walk me through a Bitcoin trade. Don't be bashful. Anyone can start.
Okay. Well, Ms. Rose. Ms. Rose, will you start?
No, I can't because I am a little bit stuck on, okay, we're going to start with Bitcoin and we have 60,000.
No, don't look at that.
No.
Just walk me through the process of doing the trade. Tell me what I need to do.
We're trading Bitcoin for what?
USDT.
So we're taking our Bitcoin to put it into a stable coin. That's what we're getting ready to do.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the steps for CTA or dollar cost average.
Dollar cost average. So what's the first thing I'm gonna do?
You're gonna put your amount in.
No. First thing you're gonna do is decide whether you're going to buy or sell. Okay, buy or sell.
Oh, I ain't see that up top.
Okay, no problem. The first thing is we're selling Bitcoin to make profit.
Right.
The dollar cost average. What's the next thing?
You're gonna figure out how much you want to sell.
All right.
Put the amount. I'm sorry.
No, are we doing market or are we doing a limit trade?
We doing market.
Market, because you guys are doing dollar cost averaging.
Correct.
Okay. So you got to make sure you move it over here to market. And how much Bitcoin do you want to move?
About 10%.
Okay. So that is, what's that? Tell me what I got to write. I'm sorry. Tell me, how do I write 10% up there?
You can move the little box right
Mhm.
underneath of it to 10%. I was just giving you the percentage.
Yep, or just give me the percentage. That's 10%.
Correct.
Or 0.1.
Oh, that's right. Let me write that down. Let me write that down.
Okay.
Okay. 0.
Okay. And what's next?
Then you're gonna hit the sell button.
Okay. And now you gotta do your order confirmation.
Confirm.
Okay. What is it saying? Tell me what it said.
It's the order confirmation BTC/USDT, the price market, and what is that? Amount 0.001 BTC. It says do not show the confirm window anymore.
Okay.
And
No, we're gonna show it every time.
Right. Confirm.
Demi, how do we check it?
We're going to scroll down a little bit to the bottom to your order history.
Okay.
And there it goes to the left.
That looks like an open order. That's not what we just did.
Wait a minute.
Where?
You didn't upgrade. That was what you just did.
No. Remember, that's open orders. What are we looking for?
Okay.
We're looking for the order that's
Order.
complete.
Order history.
History. Oh, I'm sorry.
Order history.
Yes, click on order history. Sorry about
There we
that.
go. No, this is why it's called class. It's order history.
Right.
Yep. And now let's look for your order. You just did your order at 21.50 for 105 with your selling price. You did 10%. Okay, we're good to go. Next up on the charts.
Wait a minute. That's 0, 0. What is that? 0, 0. Wait a minute. 0 point.
0.001.
There you go. I had to go backwards.
No, we got you. Next up.
Doesn't that say 0.081? Am I seeing that correctly?
No, that's it.
No, that's 0.
There's 2 zeros.
That's 0, Miss Rose. It looked like an 8.
Some of the lines have like dashes across it. I can't figure out why they do that, but
Right.
I can never figure that out either. So don't feel bad. Okay, so I need the next young lady to do the same process from beginning to end.
I did find myself being.
I'm sorry, can't hear you. Demi, you want to walk me through the process?
Wait a minute, excuse me, brother Al. This
Yes.
process is actually setting up the trade, correct?
This is setting up the trade for dollar cost averaging.
There you go. Thank you.
Mr. Thomas, I don't know if I'm quite ready to.
Well, no time like the present. You in here with amongst friends and family. There's no, we
Okay.
got you. We're gonna walk you through.
Okay, and so this is the trading
This is
process,
where you make
correct?
your mistakes, not on the live trading.
We're trading.
This won't happen when you're on your own. Let's do it so it makes it better for when you're on your own.
Okay,
So tell me what do we do first?
So I think I'm gonna try to figure out how much what is my price of what I'm gonna be trading.
Okay, you skipped a couple steps. Let's start.
Okay.
We want to start from the beginning. What do you? Go ahead.
As each person is learning, write down the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3.
Right there.
Thank you. Please write that down because when it is your turn, and then it steps.
Yes, ma'am.
So now it's your turn, and we're gonna go do it step at a time, but write them down. Okay?
And I can.
Okay.
We can take our time and go through it step by step.
Okay, step 1. I remember you telling us to pick market.
Okay, you skipped over one piece.
I skipped.
Look above market. What do you see? What are we doing? We're buying or we're selling?
We're gonna be selling.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna go with what you said.
Okay.
Step 2.
Pick the coin that we are going to be using.
No, you said it right. You just
Oh,
skipped over
okay.
there.
Pick to market. The market.
That's the market. There we go.
Okay. Step 2, pick market.
Okay. Now, what's next? read what you see.
Can you zoom in a little bit? It's kind of hard to see the words. Okay, that looks like it could be a little good. Yeah. The amount.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm gonna pick how much I'm going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What percentage do you want to sell?
Let's say, let's do 10%.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you want to write it? Or you want to scroll over and use the guide?
Use the guide.
You sure?
That makes that happening.
I would never do that.
So you saying it's best to write it in, type it in?
No, it's better, in this case, it was better to use a guide.
Oh,
The only time I type it in is usually when I do limit buys,
okay.
because you're gonna have to then do two different price charting settings. Sorry, not charting. Okay, Demi, what's next?
Um, Push the demo sell for Bitcoin.
Okay,
Confirm.
what are we confirming?
That I am going to sell the 10% amount of my Bitcoin
At market,
at market. Yes.
at market. Because remember, you're confirming the coin that you're using, that it's a sale. The price you're paying is at market, and in this case, it was 10%. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
how do you check it?
The order book.
Okay, this is the order book. Where am I looking? Where am I looking in the order book?
Um, now that part I don't know.
At the bottom of the page.
That's called what, Miss Rose?
Order history.
Order history. Very good.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So order history.
Let's see. Hmm.
Mhm.
You are. Okay. I'm sorry. It's kicked me back to the thing. Oh no, here.
Have upgraded this?
Yeah, they've done a few upgrades. And this is your order right here, Miss Demi.
Okay.
You did it at 21.58. Your price was 105,453, and this was your 10% markup.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Who's next?
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Miss Simone, you don't get to hide in the corner. I see you there.
Together.
I'm not hiding.
Oh, okay. All right, come on, let's rock out.
Okay. So the first, we're selling, so we're gonna select
You're
sell.
selling?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay,
Um, it's a market trade,
good.
and then we determine how much Bitcoin we want to trade. Um, I'll do 15%.
Okay. Okay.
Halfway down, people, gotcha.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I forgot to give you.
okay. Um, then sell, select sell, and we're gonna confirm um the Bitcoin um at price market and the amount,
You are correct.
and then confirm.
And then confirm. Order placed.
And then we check it by scrolling down.
I gotta go to view all because
Okay.
we don't have any more room. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna get everybody. And here is your order.
Okay.
BTC. This is the time you did it. It was a sale. This is a market sale at this rate. And this is how much BTC you moved. All right, ladies, you have officially understood the process of dollar cost averaging. And we're gonna go back to the live page.
Yeah.
Any questions? Oh, Demi, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Please, please. Thank you, Rue. I didn't catch that. I was looking to the left.
It's okay. Okay, so how will we know if someone's interested in buying that cell that we just put out there?
Oh, that's a real good question. And let's go to the order book. I'll go back there. Let's go here and I'll show you. Well, I'm actually in a live account. Okay. You won't know that they're interested, but what will happen is, like I'll see right here, I have an open order. I have an open order for 99 to buy at $99, 99,000. Once someone gets to the point where they see that, yes, I want to take this order, it'll come up and then you'll get an indicator that says limit order purchase. In my case, I have to wait till the funds go down till it drops again. Currently, we're at 105, and no one's going to give me Bitcoin at $99. So my order will be somewhere down here way at the bottom. Somewhere way down here below all this. So you notice this is 336. I'm like a couple hundred, 5,000 down below these numbers. So I'm in this area. But that's how you
So
would know.
so we'll get like a notification telling us
Oh,
that.
you'll get it right. You'll get it right on your app. If you have your app hooked up,
Okay.
it'll click right to you that your
Oh,
order
okay.
was taken.
Oh, okay. And so then so if let's say I'm buying from what you no, let's say yeah, I'm buying from what you're selling. Is there
Mhm.
like do you on your end do you have to confirm that
Nope,
transaction?
nope, nope.
Oh, okay. And so it just goes through automatic?
This is now in the market. You don't have any hold of it. All you can do is cancel it.
Oh, okay.
You can't say who will and who won't. You can just cancel it if you want to take it off the market.
Awesome. Okay, that's good
All
to
right.
know.
And we are at the top of the hour. I want to thank you, ladies. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can hit me. I'm in your group.
Thank you.
I'm in your group. Just let me know. Send me a link. Say hello. This is such and such, and I got a question.
I can share.
All right. Let me stop the share.
What is all of that? What is all those circles?
That was me showing them.
That was.
I hope y'all guys got a good understanding of it. Don't expect to get this all in one session. You gotta practice, go into the demo section, play with it, see what comes up. Go ahead, or if you have any
I'm
questions,
sorry,
just go.
because I know that we need to, does everyone see how he's set up? Tom, can you see, so we don't echo?
Yes. Give me a second.
Okay, so how is everybody's perception? Did you all get how he set that up?
For the most
Yes.
part, I did. Like
Okay.
I said, I learned a little bit more today than the last one.
And I think that's what's supposed to happen. Every class should be a little bit further, could take you a little bit further. And it will, I want you to know this particular class this is the foundation for your expanded class. So you have to practice if you want to qualify for that class. Okay? If you're not able to do the basic things like one, load your own, load crypto from cash to crypto to wallet to your wallet to the exchange, Dennis cannot take you in his advanced class. You have to have the very basics of the Candlestick Bible, which he is going to go over with you, but do not make it new information. Shimon, the Candlestick Bible videos are all loaded in our Telegram. You can start watching them now. Our class ends here. I believe it's on the 10th. Let me double check. Make sure. I don't think it's the 10th. Oh, no, I'm right. It ends in two more weeks. Our last class is the 10th of July. And we come back for this session. We'll be returning in August. So the only thing that will be made available are the classrooms that'll be in your accessible area. Now, that'll be part of your summer school activity. So your access to the videos to practice this process will be through part of the summer school, which is an automated process. We come back live and strong August 7th. Let me make sure it is. Yep, 8/7. So we want to make sure those who are continuing to learn want to continue to expand on different processes to create the income, maintain the income, protect your income, along with, what should say, wealth, not just your income, but your wealth. You will have access to all kinds of services during the summer because you're a part of the Fuller membership. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'm really excited. This ends our second part. Mr. Thomas, thank you so much. Say hello to everybody. Stop acting all antisocial.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said hello.
Camera, honey,
Okay.
camera.
Oh.
$8.
I'm sorry, I'm not being antisocial.
All right. So I just wanted to make sure his face was seen one more time. He did. How did he do? How did he do as an instructor?
He always do great. I used to be in his trading class on Saturday mornings at 10.
It's really nice and it's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yes.
Totally.
You did. He really did good.
Thank you. And the reason I say thank you is because it took a while to get his butt back in here. He, like Miss Kim said, he used to do this on Saturday mornings. And we had to change the whole curriculum up. So his Saturday mornings may turn into once in a while, you guys will be in there training together on what you're learning. So it'll become part of the curriculum for your membership. So my goal is to make sure that this summer we are all keeping things all fresh and making sure we're moving with what's moving. If you were not here or you did not get to see the video on the weekend, it's available. The replay. Don't miss the replay because that's how to stay safe while all the markets crash during summer. Dennis has figured out what you need to place your funding in so you can keep it stable and growing. What did he say it is? Where does money run to when the market is down?
Gold.
And not just physical, but digital gold and physical gold become very, very profitable. So don't miss it. That class was very valuable. Get on it. It's fun too. It is. And it's nothing that you haven't done. So do know that these are things that y'all already part of. And he's getting ready to do the second half. He didn't get to do a lot because of his technology wasn't working. So we kind of had to make it work, make it work out. We helped him out while he was doing this thing. But now he's going to either create a recording or another date where he's taking a class and invite you all to come in and actually do the second half of that class, which is how to, remember I told you, you're going to be private banking, right?
Right.
And how to save, discharge, and build on finances, how to borrow, take in debt, and then discharge the debt. What that sound like to y'all?
Great. So,
Right.
Is that on the study class, the class study too?
Yeah, not on my class study platform, which are YouTube, but you're gonna have that on. You are all actually already invited, and if you don't have it, y'all are in the Telegram. Y'all got to get in that Telegram. I mean, not the Telegram. Y'all are in the Discord, and y'all got to get in your Discord because if you're not in the Discord, you're missing all the stuff Dennis is dropping.
So it's
He's
in the
also dropping
Discord,
alerts.
not the Telegram. It's in the
No.
Discord, not the Telegram.
No,
correct?
that's our community. Telegram is our communication for this course. Discord is for all of the courses. That's Dazzle's, mine, and Dennis. That's your actual wealth conglomerate room.
Okay.
Okay. The wealth conglomerate, you're doing digital financial literacy. In my platform, you're doing business, what do you call it? Make money methods with Dazzle. That's what her platform is for. So if you find yourself either unemployed or underemployed and not making as much, y'all need to go in there and find out which one of those nice side hustles that are not hard or expensive that she's got going, and she teaches in depth. Y'all will see her class very soon. She has a class every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
No,
so much. Thank
no
you
problem.
both.
I love you
I
guys. Have a
appreciate it.
wonderful, and that's for everybody, by the way. Y'all all got access. So I don't want to hear about I didn't know. Or you don't know, that's one thing. You know now. You have access, just go click on it. I have to take down the link to the Discord because it dies. I don't want y'all clicking the link that's dead. So you got to remember, I have to get rid of that link by I think tomorrow or so. So go ahead in the Discord, go ahead in the Telegram and click the Discord invitation if you're not in the Discord yet. Okay? And if you got any problems getting in there, please let me know. Don't be silent.
Oh,
You ain't got to be left out. Okay?
I'm gonna call you, Sister Ruby, before the week's out about the OKX wallet.
Okay, well, we need to talk about your crypto tonight. I need to talk about your Cash App. You sent some money, we need to find it. Okay, got a question. Do you want me to do it on here? Do y'all all have a few more minutes?
Yes, I do.
We're about to go into the blockchain and check to see what happened. Is that okay, Miss Kim?
It is. Hold on one
Okay,
second.
no problem. So you don't have to stay on. This is the extra little piece. And as a matter of fact, I will be ending the night with everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.